All right, what about the fires? Looks like we're winning that battle. Okay, I'm still researching all this stuff. Santa Rosa was the main event, which I'm always focused on. All right, don't lecture us about fires in California. We don't tell Florida people that you're all tripping out over the hurricane. You don't understand hurricanes. And we've got motherfuckers in other states telling us, hey, the brush burns. Oh, really? Thanks. There's something called the devil wind. Oh, I didn't know about it. Thanks. I was going to write a book about it. But now that you told me from Nevada and lecturing us about mountains and fires, where we have, pretty strict laws, the strictest on the planet, about making sure that you have enough room around your home if you're going to build anywhere near the hills for years. You can't build with flammable materials. Since 1961, the Bel Air fire, biggest natural disaster of the time in 61. No more shingle roofs. Some may have them, but I'm saying not up in the hills. You got to have some defensible space. You got to have like 100 yards between your house and the fire. The fire department checks that. Boosh, all of a sudden, 2 years in a row, we have more homes and more destruction than the last 100 years. Not only that, but those fires took weeks to happen in forests. These aren't happening in all forests. Santa Rosa was not in the fucking forest. 10,000-foot Kmart burns down. McDonald's burns down. Arby's burns down in downtown. Jumps the whole freeway. And you're trying to lecture us about, I heard even Joe Rogan was talking shit. He's like, everyone's tripping out on this. I'm like, dude, this is the story. Fuck your Kennedy, or they didn't fucking land on the moon. That shit's burned out now. If you don't catch it right in the minute, your brain's just going to make it sound normal. That's what's happening. Now it makes sense. But when it was happening, you were talking mad shit. You didn't realize that. And then we have Paradise, California, where everyone who died, the family members say, there's everyone on the freeway, back bumper to bumper, and it's pitch black. They think it's nighttime. You got to remember that when you see those videos. It's not nighttime. It's 10 in the morning. They're driving through the smoke. You've never seen people like that. I mean, a whole city have to evacuate that quickly, moving at the rate of. Okay, check this out. The fire moved at the rate of a football field a second. When you add up all the acres burned in 6 hours. In 6 hours, not 6 weeks, like the Yosemite fires. It was the most destructive fire of all time, beating the record of what? Santa Rosa the year before, where we get online and you're telling us we're fucking crazy because we're saying aliens are doing it? What are you talking about? Laser weaponry? Hey, the only thing we could find that goes, into your sciences is laser weaponry that would explain these things. And that's coming from fire personnel. We're talking about first responders who train first responders. Talking about, holes burned through the hoods of cars through engine blocks are suspicious. Cars that are 100 yards away from where they were and flipped upside down, that's a little bit suspicious. There's no wind in the area, and they're telling all of you and the rest of the country, it's windy. It's windy and fire. You know how California is. Yeah, no, Californians know how California is. So when Californians are telling you, hey, you better pay attention to us, you got to think about this. Basically, what you have online is 1 million people claiming that we're being attacked. There's a war on. You don't see any military anywhere. It's like Pearl Harbor. You just shut up. You guys are conspiracy theorists. Japan didn't bomb anything. Well, how do you explain the ship's on fire? It's all CGI stuff. That's how it feels in California, but we're used to that shit. And I'm sure this happens in other areas, but it's just hilarious that you guys try to explain this shit away with science. And then you can't explain it, and so you push it away when you don't have an explanation for it. And then a lot of it is made to look like that. Oh, it's the military shooting lasers at us. Yeah, but there's other things, the anniversary days. They could be doing that mystically. The prediction of the miracle of Fatima and the prophecy of the vision of hell. Damn, and it happened in Santa Rosa. Yeah. Looks like those kids were right. They said the woman of the rosary. And I said to myself, I go, watch some shit go down on that date. It's just the patterns you see. I don't care if it has anything to do with God or not. I'm just saying those are the numbers that are going to add up. Something's going to happen in this window of operation. And sure enough, what do you know? My mom dies, and then a week later we have the Vegas shooting, which we now is very clear, but no one's following up on it. Talk about mind control. Why don't you reinvestigate that and find out what they found out? Like it never happened. That's disturbing, but they don't want you to find out about that yet. It would rock your world. But go and look into it. Jesus Campos, what is he doing with the SWAT team when they raided the fucking thing? I thought it was security. Where did he go? Where's he gone now to? Everyone covering it, they just gave up on it. Everyone got so burned out on it, they didn't want to hear about it anymore. I'm not even saying no one got shot. I'm just saying, this story they're telling you, they know it's bullshit. They know it's bullshit. Just research 5 minutes of it right now. What they've just found out, what they discovered, and everybody, even the skeptics, are like, this is all bullshit. Those kids are damn good liars. And I think that may have been the sign that you're missing. They're too good of liars. Okay, and this other thing. What was I telling you? That people were using the, I don't even know if they're people, man. The caller IDs of your friends. They have a Siri voice program that is using your friends of your friend's voice, your mother's voice, your parents' voice, and having actual conversations with you. And this has happened to everyone I know, and I warned people about it, and they thought I was crazy then. Then it happens to them. They don't even know what the fuck happened. No, I mean, like, they don't get it. I said, you don't fucking know him. How dare you? Like, he was trying to defend my friend, who he's never met, as like some rock star. And, you know, then you see how people act, and like the girls act like it's Beverly Hills 90210, and they're at the mall, at the Galleria or something, and I'm like, girls don't act like that in LA. You know, and so they're making, like, me a point of, oh, he's the LA guy, and he must be weird, while they're